Hey guys, so when I model my puck holder here, I also model a puck, and the reason I'm showing you this is because I've noticed that when I measure my puck, the distance between the back and the bottom and the top of the puck is a little bit variable by 2 or 3 thou depending on where I measure. So what I decided to do is to flip it upside down, put it on the table, and actually skim the back side of it a little bit. See if I can do it one-handed. So we're gonna face the back of it a few times. Let's see if I can do some quick animation here to show what's going on. And nothing much, I'm just gonna take it down by 15 thou, do like 3 passes, like 2 big passes and 1 finishing pass. Spinning fairly slowly, 10,000 RPM. This is plastic after all, don't want it melting. And hopefully we get a little more consistent Z height when we probe in Z from now on. So let's see how that turns out. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this generate G code, and I'm gonna send it over to the Dropbox that I have in common between this computer and my other one. Let's just call it puck decking, and leave everything else as it is. I'm gonna post it, and I successfully posted. Let's go take a look at it on the other computer, right down there. So here I should be able to open and find puck decking. There it is. We're gonna, yep, it looks about right here. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, it seems about, let's see, we got a bit of a glare here, but it seems about what we were looking at. And here's the code again, super easy. So what I decided to do is, know that the table is flat, so I just super glued it, the super glue method, to the table. And we're gonna establish a Z and run the machine dry. And yeah, hopefully the glue holds because it doesn't have a whole lot of surface, but let's get it cutting and see how it goes. I decided to give it a little bit of coolant, just so nothing melts. We're gonna start it up here and hope for the best. Here we go. That looks really good. Let's see if I can show you. Nice and smooth. Yeah, I don't feel anything. All right, well, that should be it. That should be more consistent. So I'll do some take some measurements offline here, and if it isn't, I'll tell you something here. Otherwise, we'll go with it. Yeah, small little project, make things a little more consistent. See ya. I just want to let you know that it didn't turn out as well as I thought. So, I mean, I had a granite surface place. Let me see if I can show you a little bit what's going on. So this is a 10,000 of an inch indicator, which means from 0 to number 10, that's 1,000 of an inch. And each line is at 1/10,000. So what we're gonna do is take a couple measurements. I hope I can do it with one hand here. So let's try right there. You can see it's about 14-15,000. Again, I don't want to zero because it's too much, too difficult to set it exactly. But what's important is the difference. So that one is 14,000. As I go to the center, oops, sorry, trying to keep it in frame. So it starts dropping. So there you go, from this end to this end, we're still off about 1.2 thousandths of an inch. Let's move over here. That one's also around 18, 19, more like 18. And we'll go across here. It's about 1.4 thousandths of an inch off. Again, not great, big numbers, but I was expecting a little better. I'm gonna try to do something else and see if I can make it a little bit better for you. Yeah. This is what I decided to do. I think it's possible that maybe this top might not be completely flat. Maybe it's a little, dished out or something. So we're gonna try to do the opposite of what we just did. Try and see if we can flatten this. Take like a little very light cut off the top. Unfortunately, we have very little contact with the glue down there. So we're gonna try to be very gentle and hopefully we don't mess up this probe. We are going to try to do the aluminum part. So this time we're gonna use coolant. We're gonna make it go 24,000 RPM and see what happens. Hopefully the glue holds together. We're cutting 3,000 of an inch the first pass, and 2,000 of an inch the second time. All right, we're gonna hit cycle start and cross our fingers. Looks very smooth here. There's a bit of a burr at the end. I think when I need to rerun it and you can see the burr right there. I think what I need to do is rerun it and make sure I go over that. All right, be back.
Yeah, all I did is repeat the same program except I use a stock offset of 100,000 so that the end mill goes a little farther out. I should have cleared up that corner. Let's take a look.
Here we go. Clear it up a little bit. That looks better already. Let's see. I don't have that step there, and this is completely smooth. I mean, I feel absolutely nothing. Let's see. We can take a closer look at a 5 zoom, and you can see the milling marks, but there's absolutely no steps. I mean, it feels super smooth. Yeah, we're gonna take it out and measure it again and cross our fingers. Back at the granite surface plate here, you can see the decking of the hockey puck. Looks like shit really, but it's very smooth. Anyway, here we have the same 10,000 of an inch indicator on a base here. Gonna move over it. Again, the number here is not important. What is important is the difference between, okay, let's call these R0 right here. Looking at about 24, and we move to the right, we got 21, so that's 10,000ths of an inch. Over on that side is 22. So I'm sorry, I'll just do these again. We go from this side again. This 10,000 indicator is very finicky. So we got 22 as a number and 21 there. So that's 1/10,000 across in X. And let's look at it here. It's 22 and maybe 20. So 2/10,000ths of an inch across in Y. So started out, you guys didn't see, but before, originally this was like 3 to 4 thousandths off. We decked the bottom, ended up being 1.5 thousandths off.
We decked the top, now it's within 2/10,000. So now that's pretty accurate, and now I know that no matter where I probe with my end mill is gonna be the same regardless, as long as I touch on the top surface of the hockey puck. We're gonna return the freshly machined hockey puck back into its stand, and sorry this video was so long, but now we have a tool that we can actually use and kind of rely on it a little bit better. Hope you guys got something out of it, and hope you liked it. Take care. Ciao.